Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Pokemon Y2. I'm your host, PokeGamer. In the last episode, we finished off the whole exploration thing with Driftveil and got started on the gym here. So today we're going to be going to, finishing off the gym, of course, beating all the underlings, and of course the gym leader being Clay. For anyone who did not stick around for the entirety of the last episode, I guess you don't exactly know what this gym is, unless you've actually, paid attention to my last Let's Play when we got to this point. It is a gym that specializes in ground types, sim with Black and White 1, so there really shouldn't be any difference or any surprise for anyone who didn't already know, of course. So I kind of want to go through all of the underlings here and make sure I get a good amount of experience, of course, and then of course we'll take on the gym leader, and then after that we will be heading to the Pokemon World Tournament, or the PWT, if you want to be short about it. So I mean there's that. We get more than enough done today, despite the fact that we don't really blow through the entire gym, blow through the World Tournament, and make our way to the next city. Obviously we can't move that fast. So considering we're about like a minute and a half into this, I kind of want to make notice something before I forget about it. Nintendo's streaming over on Twitch right now. Apparently they're featuring a bunch of things from the Smash Brothers game. So if you guys want to go check that out, it's from the San Diego Comic-Con, or the SDCC, yes. So if you guys want to go check that out, I do recommend you do so. Who doesn't love Smash Brothers? I will be watching it, assuming that it's still up after this actually goes live. I'll be kind of annoyed if it, isn't. I want to see Lucina being played. I want to see Palutena being played, as well as several other characters like Robin, a few others. But as far as I know, they actually haven't done any of that yet. And the one that I watched, it was a four-person free-for-all, and I think it was a Toon Link that fight. So I mean, it was kind of cool. Honestly, I'm hoping that we get a new Smash Brothers reveal in the next week or two. I mean, we're getting kind of close. We're about 2 months away now from Smash Brothers. I would think that before they even get close to like a month away from the release date, they would announce all of the characters on the roster. I mean, like, it's just something that would make everyone go, yeah, I want to get this game, and give people time to, if they don't already have the money, to save up and actually get it. So, I mean, just saying. And there's a trainer up here that we need to get to. The area that I think we need to get to, we have to go to one of the areas over there, so that way we can go under the platform that we're on now, in order to get to the one where Clay is at. So that'll be a thing whenever you get around to it. But something else that I guess I can kind of cover, even though it doesn't really relate to me or anyone else in the United States, because it's a Japanese thing. Details have been revealed about the special Pikachu that was revealed 2 weeks ago, being held at the Minato Mirai Park, called the Pikachu Outbreakachu. From August 9th to 2014 to August 17th, 2014, or at least that's like the time span for the event or whatever. This Pikachu, which is noted before, has a special nickname upon, or depending on the area of the park that you download it from. It also has the following moves: Thunderbolt, Quick Attack, Surf, and Hold Hands. And it also is carrying an air balloon, so a free air balloon is cool. I mean, if you really need the air balloon. Ironically, we will be using our air balloon in this episode, so, and I'll explain why when we get to it. But I mean, it is a thing. We will be using it. I have no reason to really hold on to it. I can't transfer it up, and obviously Generation 5 Wi-Fi is no longer a thing, so what's the point in caring whether or not it gets popped? Like, whatever. But yeah, so I mean, whatever, right? This gym's fairly easy enough. I really didn't want to, excuse my chair, I'm trying to fix my pillow. this chair is kind of a pain in my ass, and like the back of it's just very uncomfortable, so I have a pillow there. Anyways, irrelevant. So as I was saying, this gym's kind of easy. I mean, I have 2 Pokemon that can just easily destroy through this entire gym by themselves. Lilligant has Giga Drain, which is a high base power grass move that heals you off like a certain percentage of the damage you deal, which is obviously just broken, not to mention she's currently holding leftovers. And then we have Duat, obviously, who's been doing the majority of the work here because I wanted it to get more levels and catch up to everyone else as fast as possible. So I mean, that's the thing. But I mean, you know, it's just an easy as hell gym. It's kind of like Generation 1 where you just battle Brock and you just start with freaking Squirtle, like, or Generation 3, because, you know, AlphaSapphire and OmegaRuby is going to be a thing, and, you know, just start with Mudkip and like, oh hey Roxanne, how are you? Just use my water type on your Nose Pass and Onyx, whatever else you decide you're using. Anyways, what we're going to do now is we're going to be giving the air balloon to Lucario. And there's a reason for this, of course. I have intentions of using it in this battle. So, as I mentioned before, Clay and his entire gym is a ground specialized gym. Clay's team consists of a level 31 Crocroc, a level 31 Sandslash, and as his ace, a level 33 Excadrill. If you couldn't tell already, he leads a Crocroc. It also does happen to have Intimidate for what it's worth. All 3 of his Pokemon carry the move Bulldoze, which obviously indicates that this gym's TM is going to be Bulldoze. This is part of the reason why we decided to give the air balloon to Lucario, because I'm going to be using it against the Excadrill to Force Palm, and I mean, like, if it hits me with Bulldoze, it will outspeed. They are both of the same level, so it will definitely outspeed me at a -1 speed on my Lucario. So preventing it from being able to hit me with Bulldoze with the air balloon will force it to use another move, while allowing me to just hit, like not take serious damage and be able to hit through and KO it. At least that's the general strategy here doing this. I suppose that Duat or even Lilligant could have handled this, but I mean, Lucario, man, I think I've used him in every single gym beetle. Seriously, I'm like all kind of retarded right now. Maybe it's because I woke up not long ago, I don't know. But I think I've used him in every gym battle that I've actually been through this Let's Play, so it's kind of hilarious. I might try to do that through every single gym, just because why not? I'm not entirely sure if I did or didn't use him through all the other gyms up till now, but I mean, I'm fairly certain. I mean, it hits harder than pretty much everything else that I have on me at the moment, and I mean, what can you do? So, with Clay defeated, we now have our 5th gym badge. Yay! Huzzah! Banzai! Whatever you want to say or do to celebrate it, I guess. For what it's worth, of course. I'm more happy about getting this, which is TM for Bulldoze. Lucario does get it. It is a weaker version of Earthquake, of course. Like, it's not as good as Earthquake, but it's still pretty good. It has a base power of 60, which means anything with Technician can make decent use of it, of course. The user stomps down on the ground and attacks everything in the area. Hit Pokemon's speed stats are reduced by 1. So, I mean, that's cool. And that also means that if for any reason something outspeeds Lucario and can be hit by, you know, Bulldoze, I can make sure that Lucario has a better chance of outspeeding, which is nice. It's kind of the same thing with Rock Tomb. Excuse me. So, I mean, it's kind of just nice to have. Not that Lucario really needs much more speed. I believe I went with a Jolly Nature. I can't really remember off the top of my head. But, I I mean, if it's adamant, then it also kind of just adds to the benefit of being able to reduce speed and then be able to outspeed whatever the hell I need to outspeed. But I'm pretty sure it's a Jolly. I don't know, really remember off the top of my head. I'm not going to really check because it doesn't matter all that much. I mean, it's just a Let's Play. So, I mean, regardless, it's still good to have Bulldoze over Bone Rush, of course. Bone Rush can only hit like twice and has a very, very low base power, as opposed to Bulldoze, who has a decent-ish base power and has some rather significant use. It's also got better accuracy than Rock Tomb. Rock Tomb, I believe, is 95 or 90, while Bulldoze is 100 accuracy. So, I mean, there's that as well. So, with the gym done, we are going to be heading over to perhaps one of the best areas of the game, which would be the World Tournament. And I believe I already talked to them already, so no point, whatever. Anyways, one of the reasons why this is one of the most amazing parts of the entire game is you have the mover learner here, and we do happen to have a couple of part scales. I believe we have like 2. So if I want to, I can give a move to Espeon now. Of course, I don't really need to, but I kind of want to, because that way I have the move that is going to get level 36, as well as one that I have now for for current use until it levels up. It gets Psychic, I believe, at 36 instead of Psybeam. I think it got Psybeam in Generation 5.1, aka Black and White, at level 36, and in this game it gets Psychic. So I decide to check and see what other moves these two can learn, because I mean, when a Pokemon's evolved, like some Pokemon have moves that they can either just default have at level 1 or whatever. If you for some reason hack it in and catch it in the wild at level 1 or something, it'll have those moves. So I mean, like for example, Dark Pulse, Lucario gets that at level 0 basically. If it's at level 1, it's going to have the move. I probably should have given Lucario Metal Claw over Rock Tomb here, but I decided to give Quiver Dance to Lilligant because I don't remember when it actually gets the move, and it's one of the intended moves for my Lilligant. I believe the full moveset's supposed to be like Petal Dance, Giga Drain, Quiver Dance, and Sleep Powder. Giga Drain for obvious just health recovery, and then Petal Dance because we have on tempo, which means we can't be confused, and we can hit 2 to 3 times in a row with a 120 base power stab move, which is always nice. And being able to Sleep Powder and then just set up on them with Quiver Dance like 1 or 2 or 3 times, you know. And we're forced to walk up to them when we get to a certain part of the area, which is like, okay, whatever. So I mean, he's going to take us into the Pokemon World Tournament. This place was always a lot of fun, up until the Wi-Fi thing getting turned off, of course. So this place, you can do a lot of things here. You can battle gym leaders, you can battle champions, you can battle, I think, Elite Four members as well. You can battle a lot of cool things here. You can go through all of the different regions of their champions, or not champions, but gyms. I believe that that's how that kind of works. Like, it's only like 3 battles in a row, so they kind of just put up all of the gym leaders and whatnot, and then you know. But we don't really have enough time to go through this. It's going to take at least 5 or 6 minutes. I don't want to make this longer than 15 minutes, of course. So in the next episode, we will be taking on the Pokemon World Tournament, because I think it's kind of mandatory. I don't think we can just leave. In order to progress through the game, we actually have to do this. So it's going to be kind of cool. So we'll be doing that, and then hopefully getting started towards either the next town or going through the Relic Passage or whatever and doing that. So one of the two will definitely happen. So yeah, if you haven't already, don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe, and until next time, this is the PokeGamer signing out.